our plan. So some classes will be totally online, other classes will be blended. That means that they will come to school for 2 days.
Yeah, yeah. So how will you handle that?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, uh, maybe the percentage will become like 30%. 30% of the student will have complete online. So they will sit at home and will have Zoom classes. And about 70% will come to school in rotation, like 2 days per week.
That's cool.
In the other 3 days, in their other 3 days, you'll have also some Zoom classes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh,
So you're still working for 5 days a week, right? Not 6 days a week.
yeah, we are. Yeah, normally they are 5, not 6 at all.
Very good, very good, right. But the question here that what about managing the timetable of the teachers? I mean, like sometimes, I mean, like the 30% of the online students will be at the same time of the school day. What about the teacher?
Okay, we consider it as one timetable. So we have, for example, 6 section in grade 4. So 5 section, or we can see, yeah, 5 section of them will have blended education, and 1 section will have Zoom or online.
That's cool.
So the teacher who is teaching 4F, for example, he will be teaching Zoom, not blended, not actual class. So I mean, in that way, it will not affect the teacher. It will not be overload
Yeah,
because it will be a part of his timetable.
very good. That's interesting, right? Okay,
Yeah.
what's
Today I was segregating the student again. So all the online students, I put them in 1 section.
very good. Okay. And how do you find the online education concerning, I mean, not only the parents, but also the students and their academic level? Is it affected by that, or it's not that clear till now? I mean, the students who completely converted to online education. Is their academic level affected, or it's not clear till now?
For sure, it will not be equal to the blended or even, I mean, the regular classes. But maybe most of the students, for example, they have chosen this option because they are afraid of current situation. And I believe if they have the chance to come to school, they will prefer to come to school. Coming to the school effort, the school has done a great effort to improve itself in the field of online education, but
Yeah.
it's not that easy job. In terms of recording videos, um, not all teachers are able to act or record the video in a good quality, or even the way the teacher present in the video. We have many teachers, they are a great teacher, but they are very bad
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah.
So this is one point. The other point also, still the quality of the video, it's a concern. There's still some noise in the background for the sound. Still, we have some issue with even content. I don't know why. Some teachers, they have some mistakes in their show PPT. Coming to Zoom connection, you cannot guarantee Zoom connection, and the big proof is our connection right now. I mean, sometimes there is poor connection,
Yeah.
and from one of the sites, so you cannot guarantee it as a way of learning. But see, we all have pushed to do this.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
cool.
sometimes there is no way, so you have to do it, and you have to try to fill in the gaps to overcome the issues.
Very good. Very good. Okay. That's interesting. So, you are just trying to finalize everything. I mean, let's say at school, or sometimes the teacher has to complete his work at home.
Right.
Which you think is right? Like,
No, no, come again, come again.
okay, right. Do teacher finalize all the teaching process at school, or they have to complete some of this teaching process at home?
No one can deny that teacher are working at home.
Yeah.
And the successful teacher, I believe, he need to plan more to save his time during the teaching time. So it's a matter of, you know, argument, or what you call it.
Yeah.
What I mean, maybe some people, they are able to manage their work within the school hours. Some people, but especially nowadays, honestly, it's very, very hard to finish all your work in the school nowadays.
Why?
Imagine you need to prepare your lesson, your PPT. You need to record the video, and recording itself, the recording process is not an easy job. You have to watch it, and after that, it may be rejected. Then you reshot. And one of the big issues that has has happened to our school the last couple of days. Our YouTube channel, all the 5 schools, they upload their videos in one YouTube channel, and our YouTube channel was blocked, and no one was able to watch any video. Because of copyright. When a teacher just copy any other video from YouTube, so YouTube has blocked our channel completely. And I believe right now it was sorted out, but YouTube is asking YouTube asked us to remove these videos. At least remove the part that is already copyrighted.
Yes.
That has been copyrighted. So that's why I say it's not an easy job. Recording a video, having a Zoom lesson, prepare yourself, and the other side, when you have online lesson, you're not teaching your student. Unfortunately, you're teaching your student plus the parent as well.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, you are teaching the students and the parents.
I got a lot of complaint from the teacher that the parent attend the session, and some parents even they are asking questions during the Zoom session. Imagine that.
So how would you handle that problem?
I try to do my best.
Yeah.
But it seems that I have my own limitation, and sometimes it comes beyond your limit. Like I give some suggestion, like, you know, I mean, to replace Zoom by Teams, Microsoft Teams. I think it will help a lot, at least to identify who is the student, because till now we suffer a lot from, you know, Zoom. There is no security at all. So sometimes many students, they attend, or even if something wrong happened, or even if some parents have done something wrong, you are not able to identify who was this.
Very good.
So I believe in Microsoft Teams, you have the option to add your students first, then they will be allowed to enter your class, and you have a real track of attendance and even student interaction with the video or even with the session. So after the end of every session, you can get all details about who were the participants who participated in the session.
Very good, very good. In fact, Mr. Ala, this is, by the way, provided in Zoom, so it's normal to know it, and maybe you would get some, no, not some, all of these videos to happen at school. I mean, you need to provide a very strong internet connection at school. get your teachers started their online videos at school, right? And once there is some kind of interference from a parent, they have to stop the lesson like directly, because there is a condition to deliver you or to get you some online or on the spot videos. Okay, like you have to let your camera on, not off, and I have to see my student's face and he has to react to my questions. And if I found, or if I find some kind of like interference from parents, I am going to delete the session at once without hesitation, without any discussion, because this is the school time, which means parents are not allowed to attend the school classes with their children. It's the same case at home. With under any circumstances, whoever the parent is, once he or she interferes, the session is over. Okay, as if it's a real school. This is my opinion. It's much better. It's much better to get these live videos at school time. What about home? If some teachers are not able to finalize everything at school, they would record some videos. Even they would make it like you know, PowerPoint. You can change the PowerPoint into a video version. It's okay, no problem. They would get some slides without even their face, the picture, only with the voice, only with the voice. They would get some slides, they would explain whatever is there, and then convert it into video. And you would, or they would deliver this away from school. They must also give the school administration soft copy of their videos to be a reference. Like if there is a parent who came and said, for example, during the session, Miss X insulted me. How will you know that? There must be a reference. There must be a reference that that happened or didn't happen, right? So that's my opinion, actually. That's why I've asked you first.
You're talking about Zoom session?
Yeah.
Zoom session, all those sessions already are recorded, and it's available to review it anytime.
Very good. And
I mean,
also,
yeah, we normally record.
Very good. And also the things that they are going to deliver from home. Okay, using Zoom, using any other, like even the camera of the mobile, the Skype, whatever. Okay, we can also record using Skype. We did it, right? So once it's safe for the teacher. It's
Yeah,
safe
for
for
sure,
the teacher,
for sure,
right?
for sure, for sure.
Give me as a school a copy of your work.
Our issue is that, you know, the school is not managed by the principal. It's managed by the head office, that is the sponsor or the owner. We have suggested what you said long time back, to just have that PowerPoint and convert it into video.
Yeah.
There is a lot of website, you know, even PowerPoint 2016.
Yeah.
And even 2019. They
Yeah.
have the ability to just record the screen.
Exactly.
So you can just play your slide and record it.
Yes.
Even you can appear, you can minimize your
doodle.
video.
Yeah, and
yes,
also
yes.
you as a teacher can appear like you know, a cartoon character or something.
Right, but unfortunately, our management, they have very old people who said we cannot accept this. There is no teaching without teacher videos. So teacher should appear in a real situation, like the teacher should be in front of whiteboard or smart board and teach. And from here, here is the issue, that front of a smart board, and we have some low quality projector sometimes. So sometimes the screen is, you know, like fluctuated.
Yeah.
So what you call it?
Burn.
So I mean, yes. So and sometimes the lightness is not okay. And as I mentioned, sometimes because right now you are far from the camera or
Yeah.
even from the mobile,
Yeah.
so you can feel some noise in the background.
Yeah.
And here is we start to sort this issue, but we are not able to cover it 100%.
Yeah.
Like we have put mic, you know that mic you just put it here
Yeah. That's cool.
and you can
Wireless.
speak.
Mm.
Yes, wireless, not wire. No, yeah, the wire mic, but just mic, like TV.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
yes, and we have put new cameras and etc. But still,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you cannot guarantee it 100%. Not there is still there are some issue, and now the parents they are complaining about video and they want to move to Zoom session. So that's why we will start Zoom session very soon. But at the other side, from the other side, the owner he believes that I cannot ignore videos. He still want videos to build like a school library in case of any lack of any shortage of teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have that material recorded so that we can play it at any time.
Okay. Let me tell you something, Mr. Ale. Concerning Zoom. Zoom. I can record a video using Zoom as if it's a lecture, and after it, like for example, I just click start a meeting, okay, and start recording me without any other participants, by the way. And after I finish, I end the meeting, and it's going to be converted into a video. While I am standing and explaining, using the board, using whatever, even using the whiteboard in Zoom, you know, I'm going to use it as a camera, as if I'm recording a video without any participants, if this is what the manager seeks for.
You don't know, Missy man. It's not that easy and simple like you think. We have lots and lots of screening committee. Committee. We have first of all the head of subject will review your video after you. After that, then he will approve or reject. After that, it will go to the academic coordinator. He may approve or reject. After that, the principal approve or reject. After that, someone else from head office approve or reject. So it's a long process till you get your approval for your video. And there is specific criteria for the video that the PowerPoint should be clear and teacher voice should be clear. And, you know, there must be introduction. You must put the logo at the beginning and the teacher should be more active. And, you know, the screen should be very clear. Lots and lots of criteria. And right now, even they add just one new criteria that the teacher should prepare a form of 5 questions to recover the video, to make sure the student understood the content of the video. So I mean, it's not that easy and simple. So you can give the video in any way they want it. No, it's too much complicated. And many videos have been rejected for even silly reasons. You know,
Like,
sometimes maybe if one,
yeah,
I can't remember exactly, but you know, if I mean, for sometimes maybe the teacher wrote one word with wrong spelling. One. Imagine that 20 minutes. And by the way, the video must be 20 minutes, no more, no, not less, not more, not less. I mean, even the duration should be fixed. And even the pace of the teacher, whether the teacher was fast, was slow, and you know. So as I told you, it's not an easy way, and also we still feel to cover this. But you know, thank God, Alhamdulillah, I'm not a part of this story at all, because as I told you before, I am more administrative more than academic. You got my point. So the academic coordinator, who is he's academic coordinator and head of subject, totally they are involved in this, and so it's a very big headache. As I told you, you're not the ultimate person who review this. I mean, you are working under someone else's mind. They just guide you, and you should try to do it
Submission.
within this, yes, within this limitation.
Okay. Let me tell you something. The head of departments and also the academic coordinators would make it a piece of cake, really, would make it very easy with the help of the IT team. Fix a template, fix a certain program to use or application to use concerning all videos, concerning all subjects, right? And even the IT team would make the logo something fixed with a fixed background of the program. Okay, we agreed on using Zoom, for example. Okay, so once you are going to start your video, click this background, the background that the IT team like created with the logo, for example, a garden, the sea, whatever. But I have the logo, I have something suitable for the school policy, and that would satisfy the learners and the parents as well. Okay, the math teachers, the English teachers, the whoever teacher is going to use or to make a video is going to use this background with the logo. Okay, concerning 20 minutes, of course, each HOD must get some kind of a plan with his or her teachers. Like they would choose kind of activities that would not exceed more than, let's say, 5 minutes maximum, and at the same time would attract the attention of all different levels of students. Okay, nobody is neglected there. They, of course, it's a must that I have to get some kind of questions at the very beginning to attract the attention of my learners. Like, I'm not going to say, okay, good morning, let's start. Oh, okay, like, what is that? I have to attract their attention first. I have to tell them that, wow, guys, we are going to start now. How? By like telling a joke through a question. For example, if I am going to teach the volume in math, okay? What do you think about the heaviest animal on earth, guys? Okay, and like show them some, you know, options. An elephant, and okay, and on earth doesn't mean that we are not going to dive under the sea, right? So you are trying to catch their attention. What's wrong with it? Of course you have to do it. Okay, so questioning students at the very beginning to catch their attention, and at the very end to check their understanding, this is some kind of you know, nothing to discuss. It's a must. It's a must. But the HOD of each department must handle something fixed concerning each grade. Miss Iman is going to, you know, teach the same thing that Mr. Ala is going to teach to the same grade, but in different classes. And of course, in different technique, because I have my own character and you have yours, but it's the same content. You get me, Mr. Ala?
Right, yeah. Right.
This is the point. This is the point. There must, I feel out of what you have just mentioned that there is lack of coordination among the team members. I'm sorry to say
Miss,
that,
you
but
have,
this is
you're
what
right.
This is what I get.
You're right. What you have just mentioned now is a keyword that is fix, and unfortunately you cannot fix anything because every time they will change their mind. You get my point? Voila, starting from ministry up to our head office. So just this, for example, if you can have a look to this is a fresh message right now. They are saying all videos should have this description.
You shared something?
Yeah, in your message chat, in the chat.
In the chat, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yes, I see it.
Yeah.
Where is that? Okay. Then
This is like a uniformity among the teacher when they upload the video on the portal.
oh. Hmm. IT should identify the videos with copyrights issues and اه مم. طبعا of course يعني طيب هو طيب still we are talking about the same point. I think the
Yes.
teachers they do not know their limits. They do not know like what exactly they are supposed to avoid while recording their videos, and it's still the mission. It's still that kind of a task relating to the HOD and the academic coordinator. They must tell them
Yes.
what exactly they have to do. What are, let's say, as we say, the bold lines, their borders. You are not, of course,
Yes.
I am not supposed to get some kind of another YouTube video to add to my video. It's totally forbidden, totally. Okay.
Right.
This is what we call uh, they call it pilgrimage. Pilgrimage means like نوع من
Yeah.
انواع السرقه. يعني دي يعني
Yes.
هم
Yes. Yes.
بيسرقوا حاجات
But you know,
online.
I
Yes.
think it's not like this. You know, sometimes you just, for example, I'm talking about Islamic. Sometimes in Islamic, they just show some videos that is relating to the topic.
They are not
I'm
allowed.
teaching, for example, the
They are
5
not
pillars of
allowed.
Islam, and there is one video about the 5 pillars of Islam. I just add it. What they said right now, you can just add the link on the description.
Yeah, yeah, no, because you have, this is your own channel, right? And
Right.
after a while, once you have lots and lots of views, you are supposed to take money. The YouTube is going to pay you money. They will never pay you money once you are getting some videos from other owners. They don't accept that. You get it?
But sometimes they agree and they tell you, because it happened with us in the broadcast. Now also they prepare the broadcast in advance. So sometimes when we take some like, you know, kind of music or something like this, they say, yeah, you have some copyright, but the owner has no issue. But you will be what do you mean? You will be sharing the money or the benefit in case you get money. You
Yes.
just click agree and
Yes, yes.
some,
yes.
yeah, I think
This
it's
is
based
an
on
option.
the owner of the video. Yes,
Exactly. Others do not accept that. Yes. So maybe the teachers got a clip of a video that the owner doesn't accept sharing his work. That's why
Right.
a problem happened. Anyhow, no problem, but still, the IT team must find a solution for that. If I want to share a video and it's not mine, what should I do? You have to handle that for me. You have to
Yeah,
tell
they
me
said
some sites that
yeah, right, you're right.
yeah.
I think one of them is just to share the link. The other side, why not we have our own portal? Why you still need to use YouTube? If you have your own platform, I think you can upload whatever you want.
Yes, yes, that's right.
So,
That's totally right.
so
Yes.
yeah, so we are. I think we are in the, you know, in the process to find out how can you recover this. But the issue is sometimes you don't want to pay much money, so you look to the, you know, the low price solution. Like as I told you, using Zoom, every licensed Zoom account, you have to be about 15 Qatar Riyal or 30 Qatar Riyal. But I think if it's coming to Teams, Microsoft Teams, I think there will be like a high amount of money.
Yeah.
That's why they are refusing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what you have just mentioned is a good idea, and let me tell them about it.
Yeah.
Because now it's a big headache for them. How can we have Zoom and at the same time we record videos?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the good solution, if they can have the Zoom as a recorded video,
Yeah.
but maybe one of the issue how to, because sometimes there is no gaps. Our lesson is back to back, so you need to stop the video,
Yeah.
then you can minimize the recording and start the new session. We'll find a way. You're right. We can find a way, and let's see.
Yeah.
Because we thought, as long as you have a license account on Zoom, you can just open it and have whatever the time you want.
Yeah. And let me tell
So
you
we thought it would
something.
be. Mm,
Yeah, let me tell you
mm.
something. An idea that popped out in my mind just right now. To get even your students interested in watching your videos, make it like a competition. Ask your students to suggest some apps, some websites that they are used to using for making videos. Of course, like this age, all over the world are interested in making videos and okay these shows and such stuff. And try to filter. The students are going to be very interested to the extreme, right? So they are going to get you lots and lots of apps. Even they are going, if you find some kind of apps that are shared and you are sure that they are safe, and of course this is the IT team like work, ربنا يكون في عونهم بقى. You have to filter these applications and get some of your students even to work as a group or something and make a video showing you as teachers and their colleagues how to use this application as an educational one. It's gonna be fun, and they will never say no. يعني it's gonna be
See, no, no,
okay.
and unfortunately, they are saying no. They are saying we are not technicians. We are not. We are just a teacher. And some teacher, we have few of them. They are trying to do something good, and I'm one of them, by the way. One of my hobby once I was in school even is to be producing videos, and I tried many of the video editors software
Cool.
online and even offline. And
Yeah.
right now we come just to a very nice one that is Camtasia. Camtasia, especially the new version, is giving you lots and lots of effect, and even you can. And most of us now we start use the chroma, the green screen,
Yeah.
and after that you can add whatever you want as a screen, and you can manage your video in your own way. It's a very nice one. Even you
Yes.
can put your subtitles. You can add a quiz inside. You
Yes.
can do a lot. It's like a professional video. Like
Cool.
one of my friends in Qatar history, for example, when he's teaching the old houses, he's look like with the green screen. He's like chroma. Is like he's in a real old village. Or even when he's teaching about the Hijri months, he's like sitting on the moon and all of this story. So we have a great people who are start to use these videos. Video editors like Camtasia or even Power Director. A lot and lots of of them.
Yeah.
But I believe first of all, schools they don't want to pay maybe and want to force the teacher to use this software. And from the other side, teachers they don't want to do it. They think that they are living with the ideology of the more you work, the more they will give you more work. That's why they prefer just be a normal person and live your life as a normal teacher till you leave this school in peace.
But
So
actually, if you are going to live as a normal teacher, that means you are going to make the impossible that easily possible. This is being a normal teacher, by the way. This is
what
being a
happened.
normal teacher.
Yes, one of my friends always tell me this. We have a system. So if you try to become, bigger than the system, then the system, will cut your head. So you should live under the system. umbrella. So, yeah, we have such mentality, and they are a lot, by the way. And because sometimes, as I told you, sometimes the school, they are not supporting you. Maybe you are
Yeah,
trying to do something good, and when something by mistake happen, no one will support.
yeah,
So they learn to just do what they requested them to do, nothing more.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And as I told you, right now, it's only personal effort from the teacher,
yeah.
especially if you are going to use this software.
Mm.
They need a high performance laptop
Yeah,
like iCore 7 or iCore 5.
yeah, yeah.
You got my point. Like I myself, I bought my own laptop, a
Mm.
very high performance one, like
Mhm.
116 iCore 7 SSD drive. What I
MashaAllah.
mean, it's everyone personality, and
Yes,
this is different from one to one.
yes, that's
Some
right.
people, they just want to do it like as you mentioned, just the PowerPoint
Yeah.
and with their voice and
Mm.
nothing more than this.
Mm.
And we cannot, reject it. I mean, we cannot deny this. Some
Mm.
people, they want to add their own touch. They want to do something amazing, and I myself, I support them.
Mm.
But as I mentioned, there is no support from the school, and this is the big issue. Coming to the IT department, we are a school of 1,500 students right now. That means maybe about 80 or 85 classes, and we have only one person working as IT. Imagine that he is, he's like a Superman.
He's
He is
dead.
flying from this. Yeah, actually nowadays he's waiting for his corona test, and he's not in school
Oh.
even. So someone is else from another school is replacing him. So I mean, imagine that. As I told you, if we have
Mm.
something wrong, we put the green card. So
Mm.
he have to move from this class to this class. Especially in the classes, they still use very very old laptops and
Mm.
PC.
Mm.
So you as a teacher, sometimes in the class, you are not using your personal laptop. You use the school laptop.
Mm.
So sometimes the laptop is not working fine. There is no internet connection. Add to this is in the class. Add to this the videos. He need to collect all the video, upload them in the YouTube channel, send the link again to the heads. Head sends them sends them back, and so, sometimes it happened many times when they upload the video. Sometimes they upload the video under this title, Year 7 video redo. Imagine, because of the rush of the work, and sometimes they wrote in the description, the teacher need to reshoot his video because blah blah blah, and this is a bear even to the parent, because
Oof.
as I told you, yes, too much work,
Yeah,
honestly.
for sure.
And I believe this is the time for the IT, and most of the work is done by IT people.
Yeah.
And as I told you, many teachers, they say that simply, we are a teacher, we are not actors, we are not IT technician, we are not we are nothing more than a teacher. I should just come to teach my lesson, and someone just record to me, someone else take the video and upload it, and nothing I can do more than this. And in a big school like our school, is not possible. Teachers need to add their own effort, need to
Of
learn
course.
more and more and more,
Of
especially
course.
we are in a very crucial time or critical time. So
Yeah,
it's
this
like,
is a
I feel
crucial
it's like a
time. That's right.
competition. Yes,
Sure. Sure.
it's like a competition. If you will not try to improve yourself, someone else will improve himself and will replace you. This is the point right
Definitely.
now.
Definitely.
Right now, for example, honestly, we all come to a point, or we all come to the screen. Some people used to hide, but right now there is no place to hide there,
Exactly.
because now if you are asking you to record the video, and this video will be watched by thousands of people,
Yeah.
student, teacher, and management, and everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the whole I mean situation. That's why I prefer teachers themselves, they should aim to learn. Don't wait for the school to train you,
If they
because
are going to
yes,
wait for school, or even if they are going to wait for whoever to teach them, they will never start something, right? You have to be a
you know
self-learner. This is a
yeah,
teacher, by the
that,
way.
yeah, the head of primary, he's an amazing person. He's a South African guy, and he's very old. He's like 55 or 50, and he is, I call him an order person.
ما شاء الله.
everything in order, and he's doing everything and follow everything as a routine.
ما شاء
But till
الله.
now, he doesn't know how to upload WhatsApp in his laptop. He doesn't know, for example, today he came to me, how can I print a paper in Excel and get all my border in and etc. Why he feel he has a gap
Yeah.
when he comes to the technology.
Yeah.
But he always see that I believe he will be pushed, to learn this. Because right now there is no way
Exactly.
to see that I don't know this or that. And
Yeah.
somehow you have to do it.
For
But
sure.
honestly, the head of the HOD, they are doing a great job. Because without the HOD, the teacher will suffer a lot. Because maybe most of the work right now, most of the work is done by the HOD. And that's why the HOD, they are covering the gaps of their teachers.
What about their teachers? Why are they handling
See,
most of the time, most of the work?
see, as I told you, sometimes you don't have the option to change the teacher or even to find the replacement. Nowadays, especially, there is no new visa from outside Qatar. And even the teacher who are there, they are not many. And you need the teacher to teach this class and extra. What you can do right now, you're trying to give them some training. But as I told you, end of the day, especially for training, it's teacher intention and wish. If he doesn't want to learn, والله لو يعني
ده
whatever
حقيقي.
you'll do, he will not learn.
ده حقيقي.
We have teachers who have been here in the school since 7 or 8 years, and they don't know a single English word. Simply why? Because they don't want. Why? Because they are thinking that if I know English, the school will utilize me as a former tutor, and this is one of the headache for free. Former tutor, they stay with the student from 6:30 to 7:30. But if I just know Arabic and I don't know English, so they will ignore me, and I don't have to be a former tutor. Some people, they are thinking like this, and the more, as I told you, they are saying that, like, it's a very famous sentence to Muhammad Subhi, the Egyptian actor, that when he said work more, اشتغل كتير, yeah,
تغلط
you will
كتير
do
تترفد
more mistakes.
بسرعة.
Yes. So they believe in this.
Let me tell you something. When I used to work in the private sector,
Yeah.
now I appreciate the administration there, really. But we were not that kind of teacher, by the way. The staff there was not that kind of teacher that you are talking about. We really were eager to learn. All of us, like, we're just young people. We are just starting our career. So we had 2 days off a week, Saturday and Friday. And each Saturday and Friday, we are in Cairo, we are in Alexandria, we are in a certain library, we are doing that search, blah, 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 at school. We are preparing for that. By some kind of order of the administration at the beginning, it's an order. It's not to be negotiated, it's over, right? You have to be there, or you have to be at school tomorrow at 7 as if it's a school day, right? And you have to do 1, 2, 3, and we are going to have a training, and the next day we are going, and if you are not this certificate holder, you are not going to be, I'm so sorry to say it that way, but this is what exactly we heard from them. You're gonna to be kicked out immediately. We have a lot in the lot instead of you. And even, wallahi, I do remember a sentence that one of our administration staff mentioned once, and we as teachers were really angry because she said that. But she explained after that she didn't mean like all the staff, she meant some certain people. She said that exactly by word. أنا لو هقفلها وهجيب ظرفها وهجيب كرسي واقعد كده قدام بابها، انتوا مش هتكملوا معانا في المدرسة غير لما تاخدوا الشهادة الفلانية. مش عايزاها المدرسة دي كده حرفيا. وكان في يعني in a public meeting, and she was really very sharp. okay? Sometimes you have to be that firm when you are dealing with your employees. It's a must. For their sake and for your sake and for the children's sake and everything, right? If you are not able to give me what I want, so thank you so much. Don't expect me to keep you here. It's business after all. عشان بس نتكلم بمنتهى الصراحة. يعني it's business
By the
after
way,
all.
this is the mentality of the MD, the school sponsor.
Yeah.
He's thinking the same way, by the way, and he's saying that he's ready at any time to close the school, but not working under any pressure from anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And always repeat what you just said. If you're not able to give me what I want, so no need.
Yes.
Let me try someone else who may give me what I want.
Exactly.
And he is looking for that kind of, loyalty to the school. He is he's saying that some teachers, they are not loyal to the school.
Yes.
And I myself, I heard some teachers, they are saying that we work as they pay for us. Like, I mean, أنا بالعربي كده لما بنقول أنا بشتغل على قد فلوسهم. Imagine that the teacher is Egyptian teacher and his salary is coming like, around even more than 30,000 Egyptian. Okay.
Okay.
And he thinks that if you compare himself to someone in Egypt, there is no comparison actually. But
Sure.
he thinks that I'm working أنا بشتغل لهم على قد فلوسهم.
طبعا على قد فلوسهم
So this is the-
مفيش ضمير. اطلع بره.
see, maybe the major issue here is us.
Sure.
Because he, the sponsor, has done a lot and a lot and a lot to try to improve us as SLT or MLT,
Yes.
to try to not to hide such people from him.
Yeah.
Because end of the day, he's sitting in his office. He has about 25 company. He's not, he's not just, he doesn't know everything about the school.
Yeah.
And he's trying to push us to report such people and try to get rid of these people who doesn't want to work, or what they call it. We are a team, and some people, they don't want to follow the team. So it's totally up to you to leave from now, more than I ask you to leave. This is what they always say.
Exactly.
But what we always do, we are trying to cover them. This is what I told you. Because, for example, maybe it's something relating to emotions. This is one point. The other point is sometimes you feel if I push or kick this teacher right now, this is not my company end of the day. And I don't want to,
not your company.
cause this for him.
I do respect this point, actually. I do respect it so much. And I do respect that you do not report those lazy people. To speak frankly, they are lazy. There is nothing to keep them away from, coming over whatever problem is there. Because after all, they have to think it in a positive way. If you are trying to cope with the new trends concerning the educational system, you are the first person to be at a high level as a teacher, not the school after all. The school is just a place to give you before you give it, by the way. It gives you experience, it gives you some certificates, it gives you, like, some even psychological happiness. You're happy when you're doing something good to your students. Then what's wrong?
I always see the same, Allah, to my teacher. I always tell them, learn even not for Cambridge. Yes. Learn for maybe when you'll go to another school with a high salary, yes, they will ask you whether you can do this or not.
Yes.
So you should prepare yourself. Yeah. Learn for yourself, not for the school.
Exactly.
But as I told you, some people, they have a fixed mindset. And they just, they just spend the time in the school. Nothing more, nothing less.
So let me tell you something, Mr. Ala. After a certain while, the whole organization is going to be affected for sure. For sure. You know why? Because imagine that if those people left the school and went to another, and they just accepted them because they worked in that big organization, which is yours. Once they started working practically they are failure. What's the
Yeah.
image?
Yeah.
Which image
Don't
do
worry.
they reflect about your organization? That, oh,
Don't worry. Don't worry. Maybe they don't know. I don't know why in our schools they always give low mark in experience. Imagine some teachers they get their experience certificate 4 out of 10,
mm,
and the superhero he will get it 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10.
mm,
So yeah, maybe that's why they keep this in their consideration. But what I want to say here quickly, when the school come to this end, the sponsor had to do something that is absolutely not normal. He brought people from outside. They are not belonging to the educational system. They just spy people. They just see and report, and
mm,
they interfere in the student teacher work. And we when we complained to the manager,
mm.
he said, as long as there is disloyal people in my group, I will keep them, because they are my eye on the school, and they report to me whatever is going there. For example, he discovered what he's saying. I discovered that the teacher allows students to sleep in the class, and when these people came, they reported this to him. And this was the first time for him to know that the teacher allows the student to sleep in the class, and start to become big issue. So, and I mean, and somehow we are affected, because now these people, they are not just report the wrong thing. They report everything.
Oh,
Even sometimes, imagine, for example, in Arabic, when teacher is trying to ask student to write, sorry, the teacher is, he just play with his students, then he wrote some words in a wrong spelling and asked his student to discover the mistake.
okay.
Then when this man sees this teacher is write something wrong, he will see this man is writing something wrong on the board
Mm,
without even coming back to the teacher and ask him. I
mhm.
mean, these people, they become a big headache. And
Ah,
just this week, there was a big fight between this man. He's a Jordanian man. He's a very old person. It's like 65 or 60 or 70 years old,
mm,
with a white hair and a Qatari thawb. And he doesn't know anything more than just reporting people and put people in trouble. And he feels that I have to be loyal. My job is to, his name is school officer. His job is to find faults and find the mistakes. And he doesn't see, he does nothing more than finding the mistakes and catch errors. And if you have any personal, sometimes take it personal, if you have any personal issue with one teacher, he will just focus with him. Like what happened 3 days, no, 1 week, last Sunday, he has a personal issue with one teacher. He's from Algeria, English teacher.
yeah.
During the broadcast, he entered the class and he asked him to increase the volume of the broadcast.
Uh-huh.
The teacher extremely was mad, and he started to shout. He told him, "You cannot open the door and ask me this in front of my student,"
Sure.
and blah blah
Sure.
blah. And he told him, "Don't come here again," and all of this.
Sure.
So this man, because he's a very old man, and end of the day, we should show respect to him, because this is the one who him is the sponsor. Anyway, he tried to focus with this teacher, collecting, for example, with helping of some bad teacher. He started to collect students to complain against that teacher. That teacher is very tough and etc. And even he started to collect some details, all data about the teacher, and he report all of them because it's easy. He can easily communicate with the sponsor, and he
Yeah.
talked to the sponsor about what the teacher is doing. That I just asked him to increase the volume of the broadcast, and he shouted me in front of the student and etc. The sponsor simply said, "Terminate the teacher, just terminate him."
Ah,
And unfortunately, the teacher has to choose either to apologize for this man or leave the school.
mashallah.
So, and somehow, as I told you, we are infected. Why? Because these people now, they have a high authority over the whole school, because some lazy people among us, and we are trying to covering them, to
Yes.
seize them. I myself, I'm trying to be good with him. Otherwise, he will affect my team.
Sure.
Like for example, I'm managing a team of pedophile,
Yeah.
and they are under me.
Yeah.
if I'm not in a good relationship with him, what he will do, he'll just try to focus on the head of fear,
Totally
find a
agree
lot of
with you.
issues. Like, yes.
Yeah,
So
totally agree
this is
with
the
you.
whole story.
Yes, and I now after I understand the circumstances, I totally support your policy of protecting even lazy teachers. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I totally يعني, I'm totally with you now. You know why? Because I'm not going to report my colleague to you, and actually you do not even respect my freedom inside the place. You do not believe in my
Right.
loyalty to you and to the place. So why do I have to get some harm to some person who doesn't maybe he doesn't want to give to the organization because at any time he's out. He doesn't feel safe. That's why he doesn't give. This is what I feel now, so it's okay. Oh
Right.
gosh.
Right.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, may
It's,
Allah be with you.
no, see, honestly, I used to work under pressure, and I have a very good relationship with him, by the way,
Yeah.
and he supported me a lot. And يعني, alhamdulillah, I have the talent or the ability to manage him
Alhamdulillah.
and to
Alhamdulillah.
try to utilize him, not only managing him. Because such old people, they want someone who appreciates them and someone who you know gives them the idea of that they are important people around us. So
Okay.
and somehow you need to manage him and keep him away of your area.
Yes. And this is some
And
kind of
this is my
managerial
policy.
intelligence. Totally right.
Yes,
Totally right.
this is
This is manage. Yes.
for example, when you come to talk to me about something wrong with my team, for example, I just tell him, Mr. Abosama, can you just go outside the school? There is the area where we want to put a tent, and you will be a great hero if you are able to manage convince the management to give us this tent area and all of the, give him this idea, and he will try to work because he like to get ideas and go to the management saying that I am the one who has done this. For me, it's okay as long as I will benefit at the end of the day. So, and somehow, alhamdulillah, we are safe.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay,
Okay.
these are
Thank
the
you.
words and the things that we got for today. Like
Yeah.
coming to the school, once we are
Yeah.
talking about the students or the teacher, this is the place for their work. So coming to school without that, so we have to delete that, right? There is no
Right.
that, okay? Because this is our
Yeah.
workplace. Concerning the mistakes, it's okay. I wanted to discuss another issue, and we already discussed it. Guarantee, take it for guarantee, not guaranteed. To be taken
Take
for
it for granted.
guarantee, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pushed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Voiceless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No way out. Which there isn't another way. There isn't another way. This is what you said concerning
Yeah.
a certain point.
No way out.
Yeah, we would say that there is no way out.
No way out.
Yeah.
No way out.
Yeah. No one can deny. No one can deny is an expression which is old-fashioned, and we don't use it anymore in everyday language because it's only used in the court to
Right.
mention that لا أحد يستطيع نفي التهمة عنه. Okay?
Okay. So how can we replace it?
It's crystal clear. It's crystal clear that.
Okay.
Right? We would write it.
Yes.
It's crystal clear.
Yes.
Okay, it's crystal clear the blah 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 blah. Right? Okay.
Right.
Manage. Yes.
Manage.
Yeah. Concerning clipping a video and such stuff, we would call it edit a video. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Handle the issue or answer the case or solve the problem, all have the same meaning. Okay.
Yes.
Burl when the image of the video is not that clear, or you know it's somehow hesitated, we call it burl.
Pearl. Yeah.
Burl.
Pearl. Pearl.
Burl.
As
Oh,
pearl. Oh, pearl.
yes, burl. Yes.
But I think this is when you don't want to, for example, shoot the background. Am I right?
Yes, and it's, you know, sometimes you are the image is clear. Sometimes it's some you know, hesitated, shaky. It's not fixed.
Yes.
It's not stable.
Yes.
Yeah, we call it
Right.
burl. فيها هزة كده أو فيها لغوشة. مش
Yes.
واضحة.
But you know, Miss Iman, what I want or what I mean here, you know, I think they are seeing fluctuated, or when you know they see that the light is
Dim.
yes,
light?
not dim, and it come like, you know, high and low.
Yes.
What do you call it?
Gotcha. Fluctuated.
Fluctuated.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
This sometimes it happen if you are using the projector.
Yes. Yes, that's right. Right. The wire, the microphone, and it's the opposite of wireless. Yeah.
Yes.
Many. It's okay to use it when we are speaking affirmatively, but most of the time it's used in negative. We use a lot of or lots of in affirmative, and this number is pronounced one, not one. One. Yes. To the ultimate, not ultimate, ultimate. Yeah. And we have the word crucial. Yeah, and yeah, replace. Okay, you said it. They are not, when you were speaking, like you just mentioned the verb to be plus infinitive without ing. I know that because like you are in a hurry, you didn't concentrate, of course. Right? But we have to focus on that. Easily contact with the boss of the organization is called the CEO. Right?
Not CEO. No, not this person. He's the MD. COO is another person. We have DS, that is director of the school, and we have COO, and we have even the MD. The one I'm talking about is the MD. That is MD is manager director, something like that. Yeah.
Manager director, which is the chairperson. You mean?
Yes, the
chairperson, the owner of the school, the chairperson.
Yes, the chairperson.
Yeah, we call him chairperson. Yeah, chairperson. Right. And we said it's crystal clear. That's it. Yeah. That's for today. Okay.
Okay, Miss Iman.
Right. Thank you so much, and I wish that may Allah help you concerning that mess. Everything is gonna be okay.
No, you know, I look at to a new experience in your life and a new challenge. I can't believe life without challenges. You know, not that. Wallah.
Spirit of a
take
teacher,
every challenge as take every challenge as a new experience in your life, and we learn.
Exactly. MashaAllah. May Allah help you. Wish you the best time ever.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Assalamu alaikum.